The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Atlanta. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Like 25. Hey, 59, Daddy. 80 weapons. 54, south.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Check. Gun. Crouch. Shit.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Hey, South. Hey, exit. 42's the mic. Here we go, D. Here I come.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And this is incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 22.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yards.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start start over and rebuild that confidence.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
58. Hey, Charlie. 46-yard line. Mike 50, Mike.
On first down, Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
21. Hey, Echo.
To try again after the sack. Ryan, he's going to have the hook up to Gage. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Hard throw, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
25, check 25, check 25. X3, 218, chopper. 21, wait. Check tight. Switch it. 21. Smooth. Hey, South.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
22.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. On 2nd down, Freeman. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
51, Tom. Check 9. He's coming. 20. Go.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. They'll run it. Freeman. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal.
Ready. First and goal. 54, South.
Here we go now with Smith. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They give it to him running left. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. On second down, it's Jones. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down.
Hey, you block over here. No. Hey, 88.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Going on 4th, it's Urban. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Box it. Inside. Mike, check. 59. Hey, wahoo!
Rodgers now on first down. Looking deep for Adams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. The second down carry for Urban. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Get him, boys! Get him, boys!
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On second down now, it's Jones. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Check 52. Still out. Zoom. Check 59. Boy.
Rodgers now to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
They'll run on first down. It's Freeman.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On first down, Freeman. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They'll run it now with Barner. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Watch the safety creep.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now Ito Smith, and he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
General West. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. They'll go again to Jones. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I can't believe they even let you go. Check pilot, 64. We are going 26. Check 17. Hey, Zoo.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Hey. We got 3. Three down. Hey, Express. Hey, Alpha.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
11. Hey, seam 6. Mike 52.
To throw is Ryan. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Throwing on 2nd down, Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard. And just like that, it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the gun, it's Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Three quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Falcons on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
152 fighter. 36. 51, Sam. Hey, Foxtrot.
You can choose the mic. Watch Mike. Watch the curl.
Again, Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
He's checking. Crash.
39. Don't let him breathe. 11.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it'll be Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The tally there, minus 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Right there. 54, right there, right 61. Matchbox lights.
Danny. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist.
Jim. He's coming. Double up.
Here's Irvin. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
On first again, they go with Irvin. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
It's a pickup of 3.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Yeah, baby.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On 2nd down, Irvin. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
88. Hey, 626. Hey, Irvin.
Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Box it. Here, Mike. Hey. High 7.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He's got Adams on the hookup. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Rodgers to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. To throw is Rodgers. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
Inside. Gas 300. Gas 300. Go. 52. Mike 52.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Flush, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter.